Let's talk about a death certificate apostille here just for a minute. My name is Rufus. I'm a notary dude here in Los Angeles, California. I do a lot of general notary work. I also process a lot of apostilles. Now, it's usually California specific, but there are times where I will do out-of-state apostilles. Basically, an apostille is if you have a document that you need to use in a foreign country, like a death certificate. Before that foreign country is going to let you use that death certificate, they want that death certificate not only notarized and issued by the state, they also want to have an apostille stamp and certificate put on that death certificate to ensure its authenticity. Basically, that stamp or sticker they put on that death certificate is considered the apostille. So the process of doing this is, first of all, you need to have the death certificate. Now, in California, a death certificate can be issued by a couple different places. It could be issued by the county clerk, it could be issued by the city, or it could be issued by the health department. In order to get an apostille on a death certificate, it really needs to be issued by the county clerk. So how do you do that? Well, you go to the county clerk and you tell them you need to get a certified copy of the death certificate. How do you know if it's from the county clerk or not? If you have your death certificate, at the very top of it, it's going to say State of California. Below that, it's probably going to say Registrar County Clerk, or it might say Department of Health Services, or it might say like City of Long Beach. We're looking for Registrar, Recorder, County Clerk. Another way you can tell is at the very bottom of it, in the left-hand corner, it's going to be signed by someone. If it's signed by a doctor or a health officer, it's most likely issued by, excuse me, issued by the health department. That's going to be difficult to get an apostille. You want it signed by the county clerk. In LA County, it's Dean Logan is who signs it. So once you have that death certificate, now we just need to know what country is requesting the apostille. Why that is important is because every country is different with what level of authenticity they're going to take. Most countries are part of the Apostille Hague Convention. What that means is they are in cooperation with the U.S. as far as exchanging documents back and forth at a state level. If they're not part of the Apostille Hague Convention, we're going to have to process that apostille first through the state, which would be California in this case. After that, we need to send it to Washington, D.C. to get the federal apostille done on it. Then there's a chance you're going to have to process it through the embassy of that country. So best case scenario is you have the death certificates. It's issued by the county clerk, signed by the county clerk. It's going to a country that is part of the Apostille Hague Convention. At that point, the processing, for me to handle the processing for that, is just a couple of days. If it's a country that is not part of the Hague Convention, it's going to take about 3 to 4 months in order to get it done. So just keep that in mind. So you have the birth certificate signed by the county clerk. It's going to a country that is part of the Hague Convention. Here in California, I can take that to the Secretary of State in downtown Los Angeles and get it processed the same day. So I could realistically have this back to you just within 1 or 2 days of getting it. If you have any questions about the death certificate apostille process for California, call me. My name is Rufus. I'm a notary dude. My contact information is going to be below. All you need to do is just send me a picture of the death certificate that you have. I can look at it and make sure that it's issued by the correct government entity. At that point, I just need to get it from you. You can drop it off to my office. I can come pick it up, or you can mail it to me, and I can go and get the apostille done on it quickly. So give me a call. My number is below. If you have any questions, reach out. I'm happy to help.